Hello there, and welcome to Whispering Scholar, where curiosity cozies up and knowledge lulls you toward peaceful dreams. Tonight, we glide through the stars themselves, drifting ever so gently to uncover how galaxies come to life. Imagine yourself nestled in a quiet observatory dome, the hush of the cosmos wrapping you like a velvet blanket. Before our voyage truly begins, I'd love to know, where in the world are you listening from right now, and what time is it for you this very moment? Whisper your answers in the comments below, and together we'll weave our collective time zones into this serene tapestry. If this tranquil journey intrigues or soothes you, a tender tap on the like button or a gentle subscribe helps guide fellow dreamers to this calm harbor. Consider it a silent lantern, glowing warmly on the path to starlit wonder. Now let us ease into our story. Breathe in and out, feel the soft rhythm of your heart as we drift back to when the universe was but a formless sea of possibility. Picture the cosmos 13.8 billion years ago, not an explosive shrapnel, but a graceful swelling of space-time itself, stretching faster than light, unfurling like silk in an unseen breeze. In those first whispered moments, quarks and gluons danced in a molten broth. Photons darted like restless fireflies, and gravity patient as ever began to gather the seeds of structure. Inhale, exhale as the universe cooled. Around 380,000 years later, hydrogen and helium atoms formed, releasing the cosmic microwave background, an ancient lullaby still faintly humming across the skies. Though invisible to our eyes, this gentle afterglow is the softest echo of creation's first breath. Yet even as that glow spread, the cosmos lay cloaked in darkness. No stars, no galaxies, only a cool fog of neutral gas, and the silent pull of gravity weaving the cosmic web. Tiny ripples in density, born from quantum fluctuations and stretched by a fleeting epoch of inflation, formed a delicate scaffold in regions slightly denser than their neighbors. Gravity whispered, "Grow," gathering gas and dark matter into filaments and nodes. Imagine drifting through that primordial fog, nothing but hydrogen, stretching to the horizon, guided only by the silent currents of dark matter. Inhale, exhale over hundreds of millions of years, those ripples deepened into tendrils and knots, the very seeds of galaxies yet unborn. Suddenly, in one such dense knot, the very first star ignited. A population star, forged of pure hydrogen and helium, shone hotter and brighter than any to follow. Picture yourself watching that lone beacon pierce the cosmic mist, a single point of golden light in an ocean of darkness. This marked the dawn of reionization, when ultraviolet rays stripped electrons from neutral atoms and the universe grew transparent once more. If you're still awake, I admire your dedication. Share in the comments a moment when your own mind first ignited with wonder, perhaps a book, or a whispered thought that lit your inner sky. And if this gentle exploration warms you, a quiet subscribe ensures that more of these starlit voyages drift softly into your notifications. As reionization unfolded, simple proto-galaxies emerged, small gatherings of newborn stars nestled in dark matter halos. Tiny villages of light dotted the cosmic web, each one a budding flower in the vast garden of space. Though modest in scale, their influence was profound. Supernovae from massive stars scattered heavy elements, carbon, oxygen, iron into surrounding clouds, enriching the gas and cooling it more efficiently for the next generation of star formation. These enriched clouds collapsed into larger proto-galaxies, setting the stage for a grand ballet of cosmic collisions. Gravity drew these fledgling systems along filaments, guiding them into slow dances of merger and growth. Stars rarely collided. Distances were vast, but their gravitational fields entwined, stretching tidal tails of starlight into glowing ribbons and compressing gas to spark radiant starburst episodes. Feel the elegance of that dance, stars whirling, gas clouds colliding, new stars bursting forth like cosmic fireflies. If this serenade of creation stirs your soul, tap like and let me know in the comments which image moves you most: the lone population of stars' first glow, or the swirling tidal tail of a galactic merger. Over eons, these gentle mergers built larger, grander structures. Disks flattened into spirals, where rotation balanced gravity, and density waves rippled through, forming the glowing arms that we recognize as spiral galaxies. Imagine drifting above one of these disks, watching clusters of young, hot stars gleam blue in the arms, while older, cooler stars formed a golden bulge at the center. Our own Milky Way is such a spiral, a sprawling city of stars with two dominant arms and many smaller spurs. Though we cannot see its full shape from within, astronomers map it by tracing glowing hydrogen clouds and bright star clusters, discovering that we ride upon the Orion Arm, one of many ribbons in this cosmic tapestry. Spiral galaxies matured, some encountered more dramatic fates. Major mergers, collisions between similar mass disks, dissolved ordered rotation, randomizing stellar orbits and driving gas to galactic centers, igniting explosive starbursts before winds from supernova and black holes blew away the remaining gas. The result? Smooth, featureless, elliptical galaxies glowing softly with ancient stars. Imagine floating through one of these ellipticals, a quiet sea of golden stars, each following its own silent orbit. No spiral arms, no youthful clusters, just the serene glow of a galaxy in its twilight. If the hush of these stellar cities speaks to you, leave a comment sharing which form you'd choose, the graceful spiral or the tranquil ellipse. As we drift here, remember, everything we see, from the tiniest star to the grandest galaxy cluster, owes its shape to the unseen hand of dark matter, a topic we will explore next. But for now, rest in the gentle glow of spirals and ellipticals, and let your breath match the cosmic rhythm. When you're ready, we will continue our voyage into dark matter's hidden influence and beyond. And now, dear dreamer, let us sink deeper into the invisible ocean that cradles every galaxy, dark matter, the silent architect of cosmic form. Close your eyes if you wish, and feel yourself drifting through a field of glittering stars. Beneath and beyond that starlight lies a realm we cannot see, yet one whose gravity we cannot ignore. Imagine your body growing weightless as you float through an unseen current, guided only by the gentle tug of this mysterious substance. Picture a spiral galaxy, its arms aglow with newborn stars. At its center, brightness blooms. At its edges, stars whirl in ghostly circles. Yet, when astronomers measured how fast those stars rotate, they discovered a surprising secret. The outer stars move far too quickly to be bound by the gravity of visible matter alone. It's as if an unseen hand pushes them onward, keeping them from drifting away. This puzzling discrepancy revealed that galaxies sit within vast halos of dark matter, an expansive sphere 5 times more massive than all the stars, gas, and dust combined. Imagine that halo as a soft cocoon enveloping the glittering disk, a gentle, encompassing mass that holds the galaxy together like an invisible cradle. Without dark matter's embrace, spiral arms would unravel, and stars would escape into the cosmic night. Instead, galaxies maintain their graceful shapes, dancing to a rhythm set by both light and shadow. If this hidden scaffold fills you with wonder, tap like, and share in the comments which cosmic puzzle intrigues you most, the nature of dark matter or the elegance of its silent design. But how else do we glimpse this unseen realm? Turn your mind's eye to the phenomenon of gravitational lensing. When a massive galaxy cluster lies between us and a distant quasar, it acts as a cosmic lens, bending and magnifying the quasar's light into arcs and rings. Those luminous distortions map the cluster's total mass distribution, both its glowing galaxies and the shadowy dark matter weaving through. In images like the iconic Einstein ring, we witness dark matter's artistry. It shapes the path of light itself, revealing an immense structure beyond visible shores. Visualize those arcs of light, soft and curved, stretching across the black canvas of space. Each luminous stretch is a whisper of dark matter's presence, an indentation in space-time crafted by an invisible mass. If these ripples of light stir your soul, leave a gentle comment below and let me know which cosmic lensing image holds you spellbound. Among the most striking revelations stands the bullet cluster, a cosmic collision frozen in time. Two galaxy clusters barreled through each other. Their hot gas clouds visible in X-ray light collided and slowed, while the dark matter halos sailed past, detected only through gravitational lensing. This separation of ordinary matter from dark matter offered compelling proof that they are distinct entities. The gas, bright and collisional, lags behind, while dark matter glides unimpeded, like silent ships passing in the night. Imagine witnessing that collision from afar. Two glittering cities of galaxies, their gaseous hearts glowing in crimson X-rays, yet their dark skeletons streaking ahead through the void. It is a cosmic ballet of matter and mystery, choreographed by gravity itself. If the bullet cluster's dance moves you, tap subscribe and whisper in the comments what emotion it awakens within you. Scientists around the globe have set deep detectors beneath mountains, hoping to catch a fleeting dark matter particle as it brushes through Earth. They listen for the faintest tremor, a whisper of a collision that might betray a WIMP or trace the oscillations of an axion field. Picture yourself descending into a subterranean chamber, walls enveloped in concrete and lead, detectors poised like silent guardians. With each soft click, with every quiver detected, researchers edge closer to unveiling dark matter's true form. Let your imagination settle upon those quiet labs, illuminated by faint indicator lights. Feel the anticipation in the hush, the collective breath held by teams of scientists reaching across continents. If this patient search warms your curiosity, press like and share in the comments what you imagine dark matter might be. Meanwhile, computer simulations weave virtual universes, tracking billions of particles as they clump and swirl under gravity's pull. These cosmic models reveal a grand tapestry of filaments and voids, a sprawling web where galaxies anchor at the nodes and dark matter threads connect clusters across unimaginable distances. Visualize those simulations unfolding as time-lapse art filaments stretching. Like silken threads, galaxies budding where density peaks and voids growing ever emptier. Vast chambers of stillness between the shining nodes. If the beauty of the cosmic web fills you with calm, drop a comment describing the pattern you see, perhaps a filament that reminds you of a river in autumn, or a void that feels like a silent cathedral. And yet, the nature of dark matter remains one of science's most profound mysteries. Could it be particles that barely whisper to ordinary matter? Could it be a manifestation of gravity's deeper rules? Or might it hint at exotic physics hidden just beyond our current grasp? Each new observation each lensing map, each rotation curve adds a note to the dark matter symphony, guiding us toward a deeper harmony. As we drift here, know that your presence, your likes, your comments, your quiet subscribe fuels this shared journey. Each gesture is a soft beacon, drawing more dreamers into the tranquil realm of cosmic wonder. Soon we will leave this hidden sea and ascend toward the grandest gatherings of galaxies, colossal clusters, and even vaster superclusters, where dark matter's hand molds cosmic cities on scales beyond imagination. But for now, rest in the hush of dark matter's embrace and let your thoughts flow like starlight through a screen of shadow. When you're ready, gently drift onward with me as we continue our voyage through the silent grandeur of the universe. Let us now ascend from the hidden sea of dark matter into the grand citadels of the cosmos, galaxy clusters and superclusters, where the universe's largest gatherings shine like lanterns in the night. Picture yourself drifting toward a cluster, a vast metropolis of galaxies bound together by gravity's inexorable embrace. Here, hundreds or even thousands of galaxies swirl in a cosmic dance, each one a glittering island of stars amid an ocean of darkness. Surrounding these galaxies lies the intracluster medium, a searing plasma heated to tens of millions of degrees, glowing in X-rays unseen by human eyes. Imagine that fiery glow as a soft ember light pulsing gently between galaxies, filling the void with warmth and motion. As you drift past, sense the hush of space, pierced by this silent furnace, its heat carried on waves of charged particles that whisper across millions of light years. In some clusters, you'll find cool cores, regions where gas radiates energy quietly and cools enough to collapse inward. There, fresh stars may form in gentle bursts, their newborn light shining like soft fireflies against the hot backdrop. Others host radio relics vast, arc-shaped structures glowing with low-frequency radio waves, relics of ancient shock waves rippling through the plasma when clusters collided. Picture those arcs as luminous ribbons drifting at the periphery of the cluster, a silent echo of titanic past encounters. Breathe in the calm of that contrast, blazing heat and silent, cooled pockets, then breathe out. Within the cluster's heart stands the brightest cluster galaxy, a colossal elliptical, often many times the mass of the Milky Way. Its stars age in quiet splendor, and at its center lurks a supermassive black hole whose past feasts on gas have sculpted vast cavities in the surrounding plasma. Picture gentle shock fronts rippling through the hot gas like ripples on a pond, each ripple marking an ancient outburst from the central engine. If this majestic realm stirs your soul, tap like and share in the comments which cosmic city you'd visit first, the serene Virgo cluster, the sprawling Coma cluster, or perhaps the dramatic Bullet cluster where collisions leave telltale trails of dark and luminous matter. Beyond individual clusters lie superclusters, webs of clusters, interconnected by filaments of dark matter and gas. Imagine drifting along one of these filaments, a highway of cosmic structure stretching across hundreds of millions of light years, guiding galaxies and groups toward denser nodes. Some superclusters form great walls, vast sheets of galaxies, like the Sloan Great Wall, while others weave into spiderweb patterns that shimmer across the cosmic canvas. Our own Milky Way resides on the outskirts of the Laniakea supercluster, a basin of gravity thousands of times more massive than our local group. Visualize Laniakea as a gentle concave bowl in space-time, its edges defined by where galaxies begin to flow inward toward its center. Within this immense basin, the collective gravity of countless galaxies orchestrates a slow, silent convergence toward a common heart. Picture now the Sunyaev-Zeldovich effect, as the cosmic microwave background's faint glow passes through a cluster's hot gas. Its photons scatter and shift in energy. In subtle microwaves, this shift paints a silent portrait of the cluster's pressure, an imprint you could capture with sensitive radio telescopes. Imagine tracing that imprint, mapping the cluster's hidden depths with waves you cannot see but can feel in your mind's eye. If this cosmic fingerprint intrigues you, please leave a comment naming which mysterious effect you'd most like to witness: shock-driven radio relics, cool core starbursts, or the faint signature of scattered microwaves. As clusters and superclusters grow, they shape the cosmic web's architecture, carving out immense voids, regions where few galaxies dare to shine. These voids, spanning tens to hundreds of millions of light years, are vast cathedrals of quiet, where the hush of space deepens and the few galaxies within drift in sublime solitude. Imagine passing through one such void, the silence thick, the distant glow of clusters on the horizon like candlelight in a sprawling hall. Notice how, even in these emptiest of regions, small filaments of galaxies trace subtle pathways, like secret corridors linking distant clusters. The cosmic web in its full majesty is both tapestry and scaffold, a living architecture of light and shadow. If this panorama of scale and connection soothes your spirit, a soft subscribe helps guide more dreamers through these whispered odysseys. And as always, your comments, your shared moments of wonder are the starlight that lights our shared night. Soon we will turn our gaze inward once more toward our Milky Way's quiet corner, our solar neighborhood, and the delicate tapestry of life that blooms on a tiny blue planet. But for now, let the vastness of clusters and superclusters cradle your mind in awe. Gently now, dear wanderer, let us leave the vast congregations of clusters behind and drift inward toward a more familiar glow, our own Milky Way, that spiral tapestry where our story unfolds. Imagine sidling alongside one of its graceful arms, floating through lanes where newborn stars ignite in gentle arcs of blue and silver, and wisps of glowing gas coil like misty tendrils. As you glide, feel the soft pull of gravity guiding you toward our solar neighborhood, a tranquil suburb nestled on the Orion Arm, where each star's light reaches us after millennia of travel. Here, about 26,000 light-years from the galactic center, our sun shines as one star among hundreds of billions. Around it circle 8 planets, a family of worlds bound in celestial choreography. Picture Mercury tracing a slender arc close to the sun, its cratered surface shimmering in brief dawn light, Venus hidden beneath veils of sulfuric clouds, casting a pearlescent glow at twilight, Earth, our vibrant blue oasis swirling with clouds, oceans and verdant continents, Mars the dusty sentinel with its rust-red plains whispering of ancient rivers, and beyond, the giant worlds Jupiter's colorful storms swirling like living tapestries, Saturn's rings glimmering with countless icy particles. These reflecting sunlight, Uranus tipped on its side as if drifting lazily, and Neptune's deep blue expanse hinting at unseen depths and distant winds. Feel your breath settle into that celestial cadence, matching the gentle pace of planets tracing their stately orbits. On Earth, time takes on many faces. The planet's steady rotation grants us the cycle of day and night, each sunrise painting the sky in pastel hues of rose and gold, each sunset folding the world into serene indigo. Its 23.5-degree tilt gifts us seasons that shape life's grand refrain. In spring, tender buds unfurl in soft greens and pinks. In summer, meadow grasses sway golden under the high sun. In autumn, forests blaze in fiery reds, oranges and ambers, their leaves drifting like dancing embers. And in winter, frost-laced branches and crystalline snow blankets hush the world. In pristine stillness, imagine grazing herds of wildebeest sweeping across the Serengeti, following the rains that coax new grasses, their steady thundering hooves forming a living drumbeat to seasonal change. Picture monarch butterflies, their gossamer wings aflutter in orange and black, fluttering thousands of miles toward winter refuge, guided by instincts woven deep within their tiny brains. If the dance of seasons and life's migrations enchants you, tap like and whisper in the comments which earthly rhythm resonates most deeply in your own life: the bloom of spring, summer's warmth, autumn's farewell, or winter's hush. Within each organism, time beats in microscopic clocks. In humans and many animals, circadian rhythms governed by the suprachiasmatic nucleus deep in the brain regulate sleep and wakefulness, hormone release, metabolism, and mood. Picture that tiny neural clock as a master conductor, sensing the sunrise's first golden rays through your eyes, suppressing melatonin and coaxing each cell into wakeful harmony. As dusk falls, the same clock whispers to the pineal gland, releasing a gentle tide of melatonin that draws you back toward dreams, each cycle a soft breath between consciousness and sleep. Across the animal kingdom, from songbirds greeting dawn to nocturnal foxes emerging at dusk, these rhythms orchestrate behavior in harmony with Earth's light and dark. In the oceans, plankton rise and fall with daily cycles. In forests, ferns unfurl at first light, and in deserts, beetles wheel in the cool night air. Should the steady pulse of circadian wonder stir your curiosity, a soft subscribe ensures more whispered voyages into the clockwork of life. And share below which creature's rhythm you find most mesmerizing: the dawn chorus of birds, the silent drift of plankton, or the nocturnal dance of desert dwellers. On the cellular stage, telomeres, at chromosome ends, mark the passage of time, shortening with each division, whispering of aging's subtle accrual. In some remarkable species like the long-lived Galapagos tortoise, its heart beats steady across centuries, or the tiny hydra, whose abundant telomerase activity grants it seeming biological immortality. Life's arrow curves and softens. Imagine a tortoise basking in dawn's gentle glow, each breath a metronome of persistence, its telomeres whispering secrets of endurance. If these inner timekeepers fascinate you, share in the comments which biological clock you wish you could witness under a microscope: the silent ticking of circadian neurons, or the molecular dance of telomeres. As we journey outward once more, let us contemplate Earth's own voyage through deep time. The planet formed 4.5 billion years ago, its surface molten and alien. Inhale, exhale over eons, the world cooled, water condensed into vast oceans, and life's first whispers emerged in tidal pools, where organic molecules spun in chemical embrace. Visualize stromatolite mats, layered microbial colonies spreading beneath sunlit seas, their photosynthesis slowly oxygenating the atmosphere and paving the way for complexity. Drift through the Cambrian explosion, where oceans teemed with vibrant life, trilobites scuttling across ancient sea floors, curious jellyfish pulsing in primordial currents, and early chordates inching toward backbones. Breathe in the exuberance of those first biodiversities, and breathe out the calm of modern reefs that still echo their forms. Witness the Devonian's lush forests, where towering ferns and primitive trees formed vast green canopies, their buried remains fueling coal seams we mine today. Feel the hush of carboniferous swamps, alive with amphibians' chorus, and imagine pterosaurs slicing through Mesozoic skies above cycads and conifers. Ponder the cataclysms of mass extinctions, the fiery end of the Permian that rewrote life's script, the asteroid's impact at the end of the Cretaceous, whose shockwaves silenced dinosaur roars and ignited the age of mammals. Each extinction, harsh yet hopeful, cleared the stage for new actors. Mammals emerging in the shadow of giants, primates climbing into branches, and finally curious hominids forging tools and stories beneath starlit skies. If the epic saga of Earth's past resonates with your sense of wonder, leave a comment naming the era you'd most like to explore, perhaps the dawn of life or the rise of mammals. Now, from this living world, lift your gaze to the infinite beyond. Know that every atom in your body, carbon that forms your cells, nitrogen that shapes your DNA, calcium that strengthens your bones, was forged in ancient stellar furnaces or scattered by supernovae across the galaxy. You are quite literally, a child of the stars, woven from cosmic threads that stretch back to the universe's earliest chapters. Feel that revelation settle softly within, an intimate echo of cosmic ancestry, a bond that transcends time and space. If this thought fills you with wonder, tap subscribe and share in the comments how this stardust connection makes your heart swell humbled, comforted, or inspired to dream. And so, as our voyage draws toward its gentle close, let us reflect on the many faces of time we have touched this evening. The first flicker of primordial stars, the grand dance of spirals and ellipticals, the silent hand of dark matter, the colossal gatherings of clusters and superclusters, the soft cradle of our Milky Way, the planetary rhythms that shape our days, the microscopic clocks ticking within each cell, the deep saga of Earth's living tapestry, and the stardust whisper in every breath you take. Feel your breath align with that vast cosmic chorus, a single note in the universe's eternal symphony, carried on winds of wonder and guided by gravity's gentle hand. Before we part, dear listener, I invite you to share your own time tales, a cherished memory glowing like an ember, a dream waiting to unfold, or the simple rhythm of your daily breath that grounds you in the present moment. Leave your reflections below and let us weave our individual stories into this shared tapestry of calm and curiosity. If our whispered odyssey has brought you peace, a gentle like, a soft subscribe, or a hushed comment is the lantern that guides fellow dreamers to this tranquil refuge. Gently now, dear wanderer, let us leave the vast congregations of clusters behind and drift inward toward a more familiar glow, our own Milky Way, that spiral tapestry where our story unfolds. Imagine sidling alongside one of its graceful arms, floating through lanes of newborn stars and wisps of glowing gas. As you glide, feel the soft pull of gravity guiding you toward our solar neighborhood, a quiet suburb on the Orion Arm. Here, about 26,000 light-years from the galactic center, our sun shines as one star among hundreds of billions. Around it circle 8 planets, a family of worlds bound in gentle rhythms. Picture the solar system as a cosmic clockwork, Mercury's swift orbit marking the shortest year, Venus veiled in shimmering clouds, drifting in near-twin symmetry, Earth, our blue haven brimming with life, Mars, the dusty sentinel tinged with rust, and beyond giant worlds of gas and ice Jupiters, swirling storms, Saturn's shimmering rings, Uranus tipped on its side, and Neptune's deep blue hush, each spinning in stately orbits against the black velvet of space. Let your breath settle into that celestial cadence, matching the gentle pace of planets tracing their paths. On Earth, time takes on many faces. The planet's rotation grants us day and night, each sunrise a soft promise of renewal, each sunset a hushed lullaby to rest. Its 30-degree tilt gifts us seasons, spring's first blossoms unfurling in pastel pinks and greens, summer's golden warmth bathing meadows and oceans, autumn's fiery tapestry of red and amber leaves drifting like drifting embers, and winter's hushed blankets of frost, crystalline and serene. In every corner of our world, living beings tune their lives to these cycles. Forest songbirds greet dawn with melody, desert foxes stir in twilight's cooling air, Arctic seals surf silent seas beneath midnight sun. Imagine grazing herds of wildebeest sweeping across the Serengeti, moving in concert with rains that coax new grasses. Envision monarch butterflies, their wings aflutter in delicate pattern, embarking on an epic journey southward, guided by ancestral instinct and the turning of the earth. If the dance of seasons and life's migrations enchants you, tap like and whisper in the comments which earthly rhythm resonates most in your own life. Within each organism, time beats in microscopic clocks. In humans and many animals, circadian rhythms governed by the suprachiasmatic nucleus deep within the brain regulate sleep and wakefulness, hormone release, metabolism, and mood. Picture that tiny neural clock as a master conductor, receiving the sun's first golden rays through your eyes, suppressing melatonin's gentle pull, and coaxing your body into full wakefulness. As dusk falls, the same clock signals the pineal gland to release melatonin's gentle tide, guiding you back toward dreams. Each cycle a soft breath between consciousness and slumber. Even in creatures as small as fruit flies, internal clocks govern patterns of feeding, mating, and rest. In the cyanobacteria that first stirred life's rhythms, protein oscillators tick in molecular harmony with daylight, showing that life's timekeepers are ancient indeed. And, on the cellular level, in many species, telomeres at chromosome ends mark time's passage, shortening with each division, whispering of aging's subtle accrual. In some remarkable species like the long-lived Galapagos tortoise, whose steady heartbeat has witnessed centuries of sunrise, or the humble freshwater hydra, whose telomerase activity repairs those chromosome ends, granting it seeming biological immortality times arrow curves and softens. Imagine a tortoise basking in dawn's gentle glow, its slow movements a meditation on time's patient flow, its telomeres whispering secrets of centuries lived beneath shifting skies. If these inner clocks stir your curiosity, share in the comments which biological timekeeper fascinates you most. As we journey outward once more, let us contemplate Earth's own voyage through time, not just its daily and yearly cycles, but its evolution through deep epochs. Picture the Hadean Earth 4.5 billion years ago, a molten surface roiling with volcanic fury, an atmosphere heavy with steam and sulfur, a sky lit by frequent impacts of wayward asteroids. Over hundreds of millions of years, our world cooled, water condensed into vast oceans, and life's first whispers emerged in tidal pools where organic molecules danced in chemical embrace. Visualize stromatolite mats, layered microbial communities stretching beneath sunlit seas, their photosynthesis slowly oxygenating the atmosphere. Feel the slow transformation as the great oxidation event filled the skies with breathable air, laying the stage for more complex life to arise. Journey through the Cambrian explosion, where oceans teemed with bizarre and wondrous creatures, drift along Devonian reefs, ponder the forests of giant lycophytes and horsetails that carpeted the Carboniferous, their buried remains fueling the coal seams we mine today. Witness the fiery cataclysms of mass extinctions, each one clearing the stage for new forms, the Permian's great dying, the end Cretaceous asteroid that ushered dinosaurs close and mammals rise. Each fossil layer is a page in Earth's diary, recording epochs of change, the rise of amphibians, the reign of reptiles, the spread of mammals, and finally, the emergence of our own species under starlit skies. If this deep saga of Earth's past resonates with your imagination, leave a comment naming the epoch you wish you could visit, and what you imagine you'd see. Now, from this living world, lift your gaze again to the infinite beyond. Know that every atom in your body, carbon that forms your cells, nitrogen that makes your DNA, calcium that strengthens your bones, was forged in ancient stellar furnaces or scattered by supernova in long-gone galaxies. You are, quite literally, made of stardust, woven from the same cosmic threads that shaped galaxies and clusters eons ago. Feel that truth settle in your bones, a quiet reverence for the chain of creation that binds you to every star. If this thought fills you with wonder, tap subscribe, and let me know in the comments how this connection to the stars makes you feel, perhaps humble, perhaps awed, perhaps comforted by the continuity of existence. Gently now, dear voyager of the night sky, let us turn our gaze to the vast spaces between islands of starlight regions where an unseen force weaves its quiet magic. This is dark energy, a subtle presence suffusing the cosmos, whose tender push stretches the very fabric of space-time. Imagine drifting in the darkness between galaxy clusters, feeling an almost imperceptible tug at your being, as though the void itself breathes, expanding ever so gently outward. Recall how once light from distant supernovae reached us with a faintness that whispered of something more. Astronomers, peering through their telescopes, found those stellar explosions dimmer than expected signposts that the universe's expansion was not slowing, but accelerating. Each photon carried a secret. As it journeyed through the ages, space stretched beneath it, lengthening its wavelength, softening its color, and imprinting the subtle signature of dark energy's reign. Picture yourself tracing the path of a single supernova's light, traveling for billions of years across an ever-deepening chasm. Imagine the gentle elongation of each wave, a cosmic sigh that grows quieter and quieter, yet speaks volumes of the universe's destiny. Dark energy's influence is most profound on the grandest scales. Between our Milky Way and its neighbors, gravity holds sway, spiral arms and stellar orbits remain steadfast. Yet beyond the confines of galaxy clusters, dark energy's gentle pressure outpaces gravity's embrace, carrying galaxies farther and farther apart. Visualize clusters once bound in close fellowship, gradually slipping from one another, like dancers yielding to an expanding ballroom. Envision the cosmic web's filaments stretching, their dark matter scaffolds lengthening in response to this silent force. Over eons, superclusters that once shone brightly in the night sky will recede beyond the cosmic horizon, slipping forever into the unseen. The constellations of tomorrow may be strangers to us, as familiar galaxies dim into memory. Yet in this quiet acceleration lies a profound poetry. Dark energy, though elusive, brings a graceful symmetry to cosmic evolution. After eras of collapse and structure formation, the universe enters a gentle age of dispersal, where matter's grandeur gives way to the elegance of expansion. Imagine watching this unfold as an eternal ballet, each galaxy a dancer carried on the currents of an infinite sea. If this vision of cosmic dispersal stirs your soul, tap like and share in the comments what emotion it conjures: wonder, melancholy, or peaceful acceptance of an ever-expanding cosmos. Scientists strive to understand dark energy's essence. Is it an intrinsic property of space itself, a cosmological constant, uniform and unchanging? Or does it vary over time, hinting at dynamic fields that ebb and flow across the universe? Picture laboratories and observatories around the globe, each collecting faint glimmers of data, mapping distant supernovae, charting the distribution of galaxy clusters, and measuring subtle shifts in the cosmic microwave background. Imagine teams of researchers, nestled in quiet control rooms, watching streams of data scroll across monitors. With each new measurement, they refine our portrait of dark energy's strength, its possible evolution, and its role in the ultimate fate of everything. In some theories, dark energy may one day weaken, letting gravity reclaim its hold. In others, it may strengthen, tearing space-time apart in a big rip. Each scenario unfurls like a chapter in the universe's destiny. As we drift at the threshold of our understanding, let us honor dark energy's whisper, the softest thread in the cosmic tapestry. Though we cannot see it, its influence shapes every horizon, every distant galaxy, every moment yet to come. Should the thought of this silent architect of expansion fill you with wonder, please leave a comment sharing your vision of our universe's future serene dispersal, eventual collapse, or an endless, graceful glide into infinity. And if this gentle exploration has soothed your spirit, a tender subscribe will guide you back for more whispered voyages through the mysteries of existence. And so, dear traveler, as we rest in dark energy's subtle embrace, let us ponder its deeper mysteries, theories that ripple through the halls of cosmology like hushed conversation. Some whisper of a cosmological constant, an intrinsic tension woven into space-time itself, unchanging and uniform. Imagine every patch of empty space carrying its own soft pressure, a constant hum beneath the stars that gently pushes them apart. Others envision dynamic fields, phantom energies that wax and wane, shifting in strength over eons. Picture a cosmic ocean whose currents shift imperceptibly from calm lulls to silent surges. In these models, dark energy's gentle push may grow stronger or fade away, altering the universe's ultimate fate. Will it continue its graceful expansion, leaving galaxies forever adrift? Or might it recede, allowing gravity's pull to slow and perhaps reverse the flow, drawing the cosmos back into a tender contraction? Consider the Big Freeze, a scenario where expansion never slows, stars burn out one by one, and the cosmos drifts into frigid stillness. Imagine an endless twilight where every spark of stellar light fades and darkness stretches without bound. Yet, even in that hush, the elegance of dark energy's dance remains a final stanza in the universe's grand poem. By contrast, the Big Rip envisions dark energy's power intensifying, tearing galaxies from clusters, stars from galaxies, and ultimately stretching atoms themselves apart in a final, silent crescendo. Picture the cosmos unraveling like a ribbon pulled too tight, each thread of space-time dissolving into the void. Though unsettling, this vision underscores dark energy's profound influence, reminding us how a gentle force can reshape all that exists. To discern which destiny awaits, scientists embark on quests both ambitious and inventive. Telescopes, like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, will survey billions of galaxies, mapping their motions with exquisite precision. Space missions, such as the Euclid telescope, will chart dark energy's fingerprint on the large-scale structure, while projects like the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument capture the light of distant galaxies to measure expansion's subtle shifts. Imagine the hush of control rooms deep underground or atop high deserts, where researchers watch data streams flicker listening for faint clues that distinguish one theory from another. Each measurement, a whispered note in a cosmic symphony, brings us closer to understanding the silent architect of our fate. And you, dear dreamer, are part of this grand endeavor. Your curiosity, shared in comments that flutter like stardust through our community, illuminates the journey. If dark energy's mysteries stir your wonder, tap like and share your vision, which cosmic finale calls to your heart's serene stillness or dramatic unraveling. As our meditation on dark energy softly draws to a close, rest in the knowledge that even the most elusive forces reveal themselves through patience, imagination, and the gentle pursuit of truth. Soon, we will return to our final reflections, weaving together every strand of this cosmic tapestry from the birth of galaxies to the silent pull of dark energy before we drift once more into the hush of stardust dream. And now, gentle voyager, let us drift once more into the dawn of new galaxies, that tender epoch where the cosmos kindles fresh beacons of starlight in its quietest corners. Imagine yourself gliding along a sinuous filament of dark matter, its unseen strands woven like silver threads across the abyss. Here, primordial hydrogen and helium settle into gentle eddies, cooling slowly as they surrender their heat to the silent void. As each gas cloud reaches a critical density, gravity's whisper becomes a song, drawing matter inward until a glowing ember ignites at its heart. Picture that first spark, a small knot of blue-white fire that warms the surrounding darkness. Though faint from afar, to those newborn stars, it must have seemed a blazing sun, a cradle of light pushing back the cosmic night. Clusters of these infant stars group together in fragile associations, their ultraviolet halos carving lace-like patterns in the surrounding gas. Imagine drifting through one such stellar nursery, watching wisps of glowing hydrogen outline the shapes of forming clusters, a soft tapestry of light and shadow that breathes with creation's pulse. If these first embers of galactic life stir your imagination, tap like and share in the comments what color you envision those earliest nebulae to be: pale lavender, warm salmon, or a ghostly emerald glow. Yet these fledgling galaxies do not remain solitary for long. Nearby knots of gas and stars sense each other's pull, and over tens of millions of years they drift together in a slow cosmic embrace. Their outer envelopes meld first, a delicate exchange of gas that kindles fresh waves of starbirth, while their cores spiral inward in a graceful, twisting dance. Picture two such nascent galaxies approaching, their shapes still amorphous, their starlight soft and diffuse. As they merge, tidal streams of stars arc outward like comet-tail silver rivers of light flowing into the intergalactic medium. Each stream is a testament to gravity's patient artistry, stretching matter into filaments that glimmer for eons before dispersing. Within the merging cores, gas clouds collide at dazzling speeds, compressing so fiercely that superstar clusters ignite compact, brilliant knots of millions of stars burning in unison. Imagine witnessing that cosmic fireworks display, pinpoints of light blooming in rapid succession, their combined glow outshining whole galaxies for a fleeting moment. And at the heart of these embryonic giants, seed black holes begin their reign. Formed from the direct collapse of massive gas clouds or the remnants of the earliest supernovae, these tiny titans coax swirling disks of gas into luminous accretion. Picture the soft hum of X-rays emanating from their poles, jets of particles carving faint cavities in the surrounding medium, gentle reminders that even the darkest objects can illuminate creation's unfolding. If the image of black holes, nourishing newborn galaxies, intrigues you, leave a comment whispering whether you see them as cosmic gardeners, pruning and shaping growth, or as silent watchers in the night. As time flows on, these young galaxies grow more complex. Their once pure hydrogen lightens with the metallic hues of newly forged elements, carbon, oxygen, silicon sown by the first supernovae. Their shapes begin to settle. Some adopt swirling disks, hinting at future spirals. Others form rounded spheroids, presaging tranquil ellipticals. Yet many remain irregular, chaotic, beautiful amalgams of past collisions and fresh gas inflows. Imagine peering through next-generation telescopes that capture these colors in exquisite detail, ruby-tinted clouds where oxygen glows, sapphire pockets lit by neon's warmth, and amber filaments shaped by sulfur's embrace. Visualize each hue as a storyteller, recounting the elemental history within every star and gas cloud. And even now, in the universe's farthest reaches, new galaxies continue to awaken tiny specks of light in deep field images, each one a promise of future wonder. Think of them as cosmic seedlings, nurtured by gravity and destined to grow into the grand spiral and elliptical giants we admire today. If the thought of these ongoing dawns fills you with hope, press subscribe so that every future sunrise in the universe finds its way into our shared voyage of discovery. As the dawn of new galaxies gently fades into the broader tapestry, carry with you the memory of those first sparks, those merging dances, and the elemental hues that color creation's canvas. Soon, we will weave these tender beginnings into our final reflections before drifting together into the hush of stardust dreams. And so, as our voyage draws toward its gentle close, let us reflect on the many faces of time we have touched this evening. The first flicker of primordial stars, the grand dance of spirals and ellipticals, the silent hand of dark matter, the colossal gatherings of galaxy clusters and superclusters, the soft cradle of our Milky Way, the planetary rhythms that shape our days and years, the microscopic clocks ticking within each cell, and the deep saga of life unfurling on the small blue world. Feel your breath align with that vast cosmic chorus, a single note in the universe's eternal symphony. Before we part, dear listener, I invite you to share your own time tales, a memory that lingers like a warm ember, a dream yet to unfold, or the simple rhythm of your daily breath. Leave your thoughts below, and let us weave our stories into this shared tapestry of wonder. If our whispered journey brought you calm or inspiration, a gentle like, a soft subscribe, or a hushed comment is the lantern that guides future dreamers here, lighting a path through the velvet night. Thank you for drifting through the stars with me, the Whispering Scholar, where every moment is a gateway to peaceful discovery. May your nights be serene, your dreams luminous, and your heart always open to the gentle mysteries of time.